Everyone who has ever wanted to buy a scooter in 2022 has faced the same dilemma: Ninebot Segway F40 or the Xiaomi Pro 2. In today's video, we'll be answering this exact question with lots of evidence backing it up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and let's begin. Price and range. Obviously, the first thing we're going to discuss is the price. These scooters are pretty expensive. The F40 will cost you $730, while the Pro 2 will be around $700. Even though the prices are relatively the same, the wattage differs by a lot, with the F40 giving you 350 watts to work with, while the Pro 2 gives you a whopping 600 watts. This massive change in wattage is very apparent in the range of these two devices, with the Pro 2 having a much higher range of 45 kilometers compared to the 25 kilometers of the F40. That is a huge 45% difference in mileage and could be the deal breaker for most of you. But we have a lot more to discuss. Both of the scooters come in 3 speed modes, which are easy to switch between. Both of them have a malfunctioning display and take no more than 3 seconds to fold open or close. But they are quite different in some of the other aspects. The tires. The Ninebot Segway F40 has 10-inch tires, whereas the Xiaomi Pro 2 only has 8.5-inch tires. There's not much of a difference between the Ninebot tires and the air-filled Xiaomi Pro 2 tires, as both tires provide an excellent riding experience. But the Ninebot Segway F40 is a tad bit better because of the bigger wheels. Although the vacuum-sealed tires are difficult to change, the fact that they have an extra 1.5-inch and are very solid makes for a lovely riding experience on flat, bumpy, or any terrain. You can install similar-sized tires on the Pro 2, but it's a hassle. Decks. In this department, they're almost identical. They both have excellent grip, and your feet will not slide off of them. Both of these decks provide an excellent riding experience. However, the Ninebot is better because of the slightly larger whip, which makes it easier to stand on. Displays. Both displays are extremely similar. They both show exactly the same information in exactly the same way. But if I had to pick one display that was my favorite, it would have to be the Xiaomi Pro 2. And that's just because it's built into the handlebars and has no apparent bezels. Handlebars and brakes. The Ninebot Segway F40 has nice and sizable handlebars for a fantastic grip, and the design makes it very easy to grab onto the brakes, which are clean and simple in design. Moving on to the Xiaomi Pro 2, we see a similar design, which is also very easy to hold on to, though the grips themselves are a little smaller and thus less effective. That's why I think the Ninebot Segway F40 takes the lead in this department. I prefer the larger grips, and I think they look better as well. Each scooter excels in a different department. For example, the Pro 2 has better range due to a bigger battery, but the F40 comes with better weatherproofing and better tires. I can't deny that the F40 is a neater product, but custom firmware for the F40 is not available yet, though it's likely to become available in the future. For now, the best it can do is 30 kilometers an hour. If you need a scooter for something a bit more power intensive, let's say going uphill, then I'd suggest you go for the Pro 2, because custom firmware and larger battery give it a lot more climbing power. But if range doesn't matter all that much, and an occasional uphill drive is all you ever plan on taking, then the F40 is likely to serve you just as well and maybe better, especially if it rains a lot, because the F40 stock tires outperform the Pro 2. And if you really care about aesthetics, then the F40 Pro should serve you perfectly, as I love the design, though this is highly subjective. All the information has been laid out in front of you, and I hope it helped. If you have any more questions, please leave them under the comment section and I'll make sure to get back to you. Now, let's wrap up this video. If you liked it, please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.